There is no safe 16-3 lead. Apparently, we have seen for a whole week. There are expectations of being the father and a husband. He's like, you gotta be at your house, you gotta be present, and all that stuff. So he's like, get used to it now.
The power that motor has, that 3.5 EcoBoost twin turbo motor.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tailgate Talk. Listen, before we go anywhere else, make sure that you like and subscribe, okay? But make sure you subscribe first and then like. I'm just joking. Do whatever you want, but definitely subscribe. We want to be able to connect with you. We want you to be able to see every video that we put out, and we're just excited to have you here. I have my wonderful, beautiful, handsome, the best of the best beard from Odin. This is Mr. Nate Martin.
Hi,
what's up, buddy?
What's going on?
How you feeling today?
Dude, I'm feeling good today.
You feel all right?
Yeah, I feel great today. Actually, it was a really busy week this week, really hectic at work.
Yeah.
I was glad to relax and do this.
We did a lot of things this week. Last night
at
our church, we had Winter Carnival.
Yes.
Shouts out to Pastor Krista. We have this carnival every year for the kids, a Winter Carnival, and there were several characters there last night.
I got to meet Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Olaf,
Batman.
Who else?
Adam West Batman.
Yeah, Adam West Batman. R.I.P. And then Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Olaf, Snow White, Encanto. Wow, so bad. Butchered that. But yeah, it was great last night. But besides all of those wonderful things, we got to get in a fun vehicle.
Oh yes.
So you want to tell the people what we got in?
So we got in it. Or no, sorry. Let me correct myself. We did a walk around on it last week.
Yep.
This week we actually got to sit in it. We got to sit in it. We got to drive it. Beautiful 2023 Ford Raptor.
Beautiful. That thing was absolutely awesome. So what we want to do today, so since we did the walk around, if you haven't seen the walk around, after this video, that link will come up.
Yeah, wait till the video's over, then do it.
And you'll see it. Yeah, don't go right now. Just sit tight. Sit tight. Excuse me, had to burp. So basically, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all are watching our show. You chose this. So, yeah, man, I think we should get into it. Let's go into our new segment. 2 weeks in a row. Show me
the specs.
Yeah, so let's do show me the specs. And yes, you are looking at our signified beautiful. So I'm sorry. I've only seen Nate in these glasses like twice. He's got the Macho Man vibe. Tell me that's not Macho Man. Tell me that's not Ultimate Warrior with a beard. Definitely Macho Man. Make a Macho Man noise.
Oh yeah.
I hate you so much. That was great. That was wild. All right. So
not to date myself, but yes, I used to
I mean,
watch
I
it back in the
know
day.
what Macho Man is too. Don't you need the fedora, like the little cowboy hat. You need the little cowboy hat and like some tights. We'll get you some tights next week. All right. So let's talk about the Ford Raptor.
Yes.
That we got into. What specs would you want? You want to start on the outside?
Got to talk about that motor again.
Go ahead, talk about the motor.
Like I said, we got in that truck and the power that motor has. That 3.5 EcoBoost twin turbo motor.
Yeah.
Oh. I could have been in that truck all day and just listened to that thing rumble as we hit the gas.
I mean, it put us back in the seat quite a bit.
Quite a few times. I mean, we were even trying half the time to step on the gas, and it still tossed us back.
Yeah.
Even with the 37 tires, that truck still threw you back.
Yeah. So you're sitting on 37s.
Yes.
And so the 2023s have the coilover. You said, tell us a little bit more about the coilover.
Okay, so the 23, I think this is the first year for them. I'm pretty sure it didn't happen last year, but this year they got the coilovers in the back. So they've removed the leaf springs off the back of the truck, and they put these coilovers. Now, the reason they put these in there was for when you take them off road or Baja or whatever you do, it is for the mobility of the back end. So you get more up and down motion and everything. So when you go over, you don't feel as many bumps or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just easier to go over. I don't want to say take it rock climbing, but you probably could.
Right.
I mean, this thing is that nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. And like I said, we took it out. We were literally swerving to hit potholes just to try this thing out. We weren't feeling any of them.
Didn't feel a thing. So suspension's great. Has the Fox shocks on it. It rode just absolutely beautifully over every hill, over every bump. We sped up and went over some things quite a bit. Didn't get to take it off road, unfortunately.
No.
But it was absolutely great. Tell me a little bit about the fuel mileage.
Now that one, again, depending on the mode that you're in, but it's
Baja. And
yeah,
all that.
Baja's a different mode again because again you get a different response for the pedal and everything, and all that, different sound. The exhaust actually again changed its pitch, depending on what mode you put it in.
Yeah.
I forget the top of my head exactly what the mileage was, but you're looking at what was it, 17 city, 20 highway. I think it was.
I think it's on your phone.
So
So gas mileage. It is a Raptor. It does take up some gas, but for what you're getting,
remember you're also turning 37-inch tires.
Pretty much.
Those monsters of tires.
So when we drove it, funny thing, we were like smelling like the paint, fresh paint coming off.
Yeah, this truck was literally off the assembly line.
Yeah.
Pulled onto the truck, pulled off the truck, parked in the dealership, and then we literally got in it from there. There's literally a mile and a half on the thing.
Yeah.
When we got in it, so this
not
was
a lot.
brand new.
So, let me read you the seller's notes. 2023 Ford Raptor F-150, Raptor 37 4D, Super Crew, 3.5 liter high output, 145 WB twin panel moonroof, heated Recaro, unique blue accent front seats, heated second row Raptor.
Yes.
37 performance package. So Raptor 37 performance package.
Getting that 37 stamped on because again you're also riding a 37
yes
tire.
Aluminum beadlock, capable wheels, 37 all-terrain tires, cast aluminum running boards, Raptor 37 graphics. A lot. Let me see.
Those running boards are really nice too because you got a big fat foot like I do.
Yeah.
Big clunky work boot shoe. Dude, that thing is big enough, wide enough where you step on it, you're on something. You're not going to slip off. You're not going to think I'm going to fall down or anything like that. You're going to step on it. You're going to get in it. You're fine.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
So one thing that I liked about it, let's talk about the truck as dads. So as a dad, I liked the back seat width.
Massive.
Now that's just an F-150 thing because I feel like Silverados have different space, decent space.
It's a little bit different.
Yeah, but it's just like for what you're looking for. So you have a family of 4.
We're a family of 4.
I have a family of 3. That thing has plenty of room in it for like a family of 5.
Oh yeah, you could probably fit
maybe
4.
6.
You could probably fit 4 kids across the back of that easily.
Honestly,
yeah, there is that much room. I think it's 66.5 inches of shoulder space, I think it is.
So
and then your 43 inches of leg room, I think it is.
Right.
So that's 40. That means that's from the back to where your knees or something would be. I guess that's what they consider that 40 some inches of space, which again, there's a lot of space. So you got a couple of 7 and 9-year-old on a booster seat. They're not touching each other, and they're not hitting your seat or kicking your seat. Yeah, you got the room in there.
Just like I hate when people kick my seat. Oh God! But like, so that's it. That's my one dad note. My second dad note is I'm gonna stay in the back seat. The heated back seats and the USB and AC plugs. I know that's like standard stuff, but like as a dad, you're gonna love the fact that you don't have to hear your kids complain about like my butt's cold or my iPad's dying and this and that.
Plug it in right there, buddy.
Because here's the thing, like, so if you think about it, so both of our wives have bigger vehicles. Well, you have a big vehicle. I have a small vehicle. So like when your kids get in your truck, it's a work truck, right?
Yes. For me.
So it's not like, hey y'all, expect all the luxuries that you have in your mom's car. So mom's car, back, like iPad plug in all that USB stuff. Okay, same thing can happen in Lauren's car, my wife. So it's like, I just noticed something.
What's that?
I don't have on my ring right now, honey. Can you bring me a silicone ring? We're a family show here.
Yes, family first.
We are family first. I will not continue the show without proving that I'm married. Anyways, what I'm saying is like, it's so. Oh, what was it? Oh, so mom's backseat versus dad's backseat. Mom's backseat, it's like the fun entertainment. Like I can plug in my iPad or stuff. What I love
DVD
about
player,
right. So what I love about the Raptor is that it kind of gives you
all those options.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more family feel.
You have the 110 outlet back there. You have the USB. You have the little. There's a USB. That's that 3.0, and then there's another little smaller one right there. I think it's like
you can come down.
Apple.
You're fine. The people need to know what you look like anyway. Say hello, wifey.
Hello.
Thank you.
Act married.
Thank you. Appreciate you. She is real. Well, John, and she's carrying my child right now. So, all right. So, like I said, like it gives a little bit. As a dad, I feel like, oh, this is one of those trucks that, it's like a daily truck, toy truck, whatever. But like, it actually feels like a family vehicle because
it can be.
there's stuff in the back now. Where in a lot of work trucks, like in my dad's work truck,
you got nothing.
Ain't no stuff in there.
Like I said, I have the XLT, and you're lucky to have the cigarette lighter back there.
Right.
Little plug for cigarette lighter. That's all you get. You got one little thing. That's it.
My kids are in the back smoking, so they can go ahead, buddy, light up a Marlboro. Because that's all I have in the back for you.
That's all you get.
So my dad point, the space. My two dad points. Dad point point 1 is the space in the back seat. Dad point 2 is the like access in the back seat. So the USB ports, the AC port, the heated back seat, so the kid doesn't complain. Give me 2 dad points for you in this vehicle. For
this one again, it's the room.
Yeah.
With 2 boys who are constantly on each other, that's the biggest thing for me is the room. The dad said. The room right there, got the space, and you also got, if you lift the seats, you got a nice little cubby hole in there. Just store stuff. You can store little ratchet straps, extra things for kids, extra set of clothes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
God knows they're
some extra shoes.
Yeah, shoes, clothes, something, a towel or something. Because you know full well you're going through McDonald's, you get drink and fries. They're going to be everywhere.
Kids gonna be wet.
Yeah, regardless. So yeah.
Why are you wet?
So you got a nice clean spot to put it in and everything, or to put it and store it and everything out of the way where you can't see it. It's really nice. Little space there. So again, the storage, the room, again, same things you said too with the ports and everything, the heated seats, all that stuff's all nice.
Third dad point would be so this is outside of the truck. Tailgate.
I love stick on it.
Yeah, it has measuring and it has the power in the back.
Yeah, you have on the back corner there. There's 2 110 outlets, and a little button for lights. So if you're say doing something and it's getting dusk or whatever, and you need to see, get a little light there, you push it.
Yeah,
your bed light comes on. There's also a button in the cab for it too.
Yep.
But you also have one out there, and again, you have the 110 outlets right there. So again, something minor or something light, need to plug in something to charge, whatever, you have options right there.
Yeah.
The tailgate itself, it's got that really nice pull out step, pull it down, you got the handle, so if you got to get in your vehicle, you're older, heavier gentleman or something, get in there easily to the back of it, or like I do, hey buddy, come here.
Throw you right.
Throw the son in there and hey, go get that.
Grab that
timber over there or something.
Bring it over. So the reason why those things are important dad points for me, I know dads will think about this. So I refurbish furniture as well in the summertime. So when I can the access to be able to pick up something, but then also like if I'm cutting something, and I can measure it on the tailgate.
Oh yeah, a nice little tip.
But also like say if I'm sanding something, because my wife hates this part. So I sand in the garage a little bit, and there's usually dust everywhere. If I do that in the truck,
or at least outside where you can plug in.
Plug it in. There's a plug right there. I can put my sander in there, all that stuff, and it's just like, oh, great. So for me, somebody who does stuff like that's an extra solid dad point for me. So that was good.
What nice little thing too is aftermarket stuff for that truck though. It's really nice. You can get not only for that truck but any other like truck. They got those. You can put like a tent.
Yes.
Well, if you say just go camping or spend the night, because
I don't believe in camping, but you can do it.
Say you're going on a picnic somewhere or whatever, kids are cranky or whatever, you pop up a little tent back there, and again, you got a little outlet there for a plug for a fan or something, which is nice, or set of little lights or something, because hey, maybe you're doing something and it took you a little too long, and all of a sudden look up, it's dark. You
could also do so say if you're doing say if you want to do like a drive-in experience at your house, you can plug in a projector in the truck and then shine it on the wall, and you can put
side of your house.
Yeah, put your inflatable bed in the truck bed. You can sit there. So shouts out for dads and single people, fellas. We'll take a girl on a romantic ride.
A couple of little pillows back there.
Yeah, put you a little
bottle of wine,
canopy up there, and all that stuff. Get real cute. And
little
now you outside, so don't get crazy. Don't get weird. Keep your hands to yourself. Just be romantic.
Keep that for the bedroom.
Yeah, keep that. Keep it for after you get a ring. That's what we gonna say. Get you a ring first. Hear from a married man. It's not. You need to save it to be good. But yeah, take on a little day, put it in the back of the truck, boom, and just watch a movie on the screen. So yeah, there's so many cool capabilities outside of it being. We just really made a Raptor sound like a nice family vehicle. It's still a Raptor. It is though.
But it is. I mean,
it is.
The price tag. 89.
Yeah, 89,000
MSRP.
Yes. So
still, again, look at the luxury though of that vehicle compared to some of the other vehicles, like my vehicle per se.
Yeah.
You got a lot more options, and again, we didn't even touch on the fact that the Raptor has that trailer assist.
Yeah.
Little knob down on the side there. That again, if you have a trailer, back it into a tight spot or anything like that, or around the curve, that little knob right there helps you steer.
Yeah.
As you're watching the screen, you can adjust that knob to take that trailer left or right, and it steers the truck for you.
Yeah.
That's a really nice option. Now, again, that's only on the higher models. Something like my model of truck is not going to have that.
Yeah.
So you're not going to have that option in something like mine. But again, it's another nice option we missed. We can't really... Unfortunately, we didn't have a trailer to hook up to the truck.
Yeah. And it's the vehicle. So if I could put it this way, the Raptor would be the one vehicle that's like, I don't want to buy another vehicle after this.
No, that's
because I don't really need
one and done.
Yeah, I don't really need one. Actually, Paul Perko is the guy who said that first when he first came in. He's like, he's like, I usually switch cars a lot. He's like, after I got this, he's like, I'm good.
I'm done.
I don't need anything else.
He may get a newer one,
right? But that's
it's possible.
That's a hard maybe.
Maybe
because like honestly, it's like when because I'm weird. When I get my truck, when I get my Raptor, either 2022 or 2023, y'all, I don't know if I'm getting another vehicle because it has everything that I would need in it, basically. Just like you were like, I love my truck, and you got your dream truck, so you're like, I don't really need another truck unless.
No, once I get all my modifications on this truck, that's probably it for this truck.
Dudes are simple. Mm-hmm. We are simple now.
That's funny too, because the holidays are coming around, and you always get the thing like the wives always ask, well, what do I get my husband? It's not hard.
Not hard.
No.
Honey.
Go to any Summit Racing magazine or any off-road
Take
website.
Out a second mortgage and let's get this truck.
33s, rims, black.
Thank you. Blacker than me. Blacker than me.
Leveling kit, lift kits.
Yes.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you get your husband.
So many things.
There's so many things.
You don't. So one funny conversation me and my wife had, we were like, she was like, honey, I just feel like I'm not a good gift giver. I'm like, no, not true, but you know. But if you want to be a better gift giver, here's some options.
Here you go.
Here's a whole Summit book. Here's a Ford F-150 book. Yeah. Here's a list from Amazon. Mm-hmm. All the things. So that segment. Hope you guys enjoy that. That is Show Me the Specs. We were knee deep in that segment for a while.
We could have went another 10 minutes on honesty.
Had to get out of there. So thank you for checking out Show Me the Specs. Full disclosure, couldn't really see. So
no, it was a little bit hard for me too. Now that the lights or glasses off, the lights are really bright now.
Yo, you have no idea how hard I was squinting behind these dark shades. I mean, bad. So yeah, man. So now let's dig into our next segment. let's talk about some sports ball.
Mm-hmm.
What we
you
got?
have to talk about the Chargers. Have to.
The Chargers,
Oh,
the Rams,
I screwed that up.
the same colors.
Yeah, same colors to me.
But no, I'm laughing because you were like, we gotta talk about the Chargers.
Good.
I'm like,
No.
do we have to?
No. Well.
So let's go ahead and talk about. It's the Chargers and the Raiders. Let me say my piece first. Let me say this. Baker Mayfield was on the roster and had the playbook for 36 to 48 hours. And with that 48 hours, he memorized the plays that Sean McVay gave to him. Head coach Sean McVay of the LA Rams. They came out against a team that was on the up and up.
Mm-hmm.
Blew a lot of leads, though.
Yeah.
And they were on the up and up. The Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders head coach.
They're what, a 3-game
Daniels. Yeah, they were on a win streak. So they have Derek Carr, they have Devontae Adams, they have all these weapons, they have Jacobs. So it's like, and they were doing well. I thought they were going to put the nail in the coffin at one point in time. So it's 16-3.
Mm-hmm.
Next thing we know, Baker comes in, start moving a little bit. Here's the thing that people aren't talking about. Well, I'm going to talk about it. When you don't have any expectation, you can play freely.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, I'm just going to
throw that bomb.
Somebody going to catch it. Mm-hmm. Somebody down there. I'm not negating the fact that Baker Mayfield wheeled and dealed. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, there's a difference between playing with expectation and then no expectation. And we would be lying to say that we asked Baker Mayfield to play with a certain level of expectation. Just not true. So therefore, to watch him wheel and deal was reminiscent of when he came out on Thursday night when he was on the Browns and he wheeled and dealed, and that's when the beer fridges were open. It was like, oh my gosh, this guy's great. And then he goes on and we win a playoff game and all that stuff. But now, I'm not here to bash Baker, but I am here to bash the Raiders. What is happening? They are just like so bad.
But again, like we said before, this is what's happening throughout the entire league, though.
I don't know anymore. So no. Yes, you're right. In the beginning, it was happening around the league. Now it's starting to regulate a little bit based off of what we've seen. I mean, some teams are just still terrible. The Denver Broncos are still trash.
Yeah,
they're still in a high contract with Russell Wilson. But it's like, I thought that the Raiders would be better based off of what I had seen recently. But then you get to this game.
They shoot themselves on the foot here.
I mean, penalty after penalty on that last drive.
Oh, yeah.
Then they go man coverage. And it's just like, why would you leave Von Jefferson, the receiver who caught the touchdown from Baker Mayfield? Why would you leave him in single coverage? And it's just like, these people are stupid.
No.
So it really wasn't a halftime adjustment. How much of the game did you get to watch?
That one I didn't get to watch anyone because, again, I thought it was basically going to be.
I suffered through it, so
yeah,
that's the only reason
I didn't suffer through that one. But the last one, we'll talk about another game that I suffered through was the Monday. Or no, sorry, the late Saturday or Sunday night game was the last one I got shit.
Oh, hold on. Let's finish. Let's finish talking about any comments about Baker Mayfield or the Raiders?
No, in all honesty, he surprised me because, again, after the Panthers basically let him go for basically attitude and what he was doing and everything else, I thought he was basically just dead in the water. Nobody wanted him. I'm surprised that they picked him up and everything. And like I said, literally in 36 hours, basically, you learn a whole new playbook. How many practices? What, 1-2 practices you get with the team?
Yeah,
and that's basically it. That's how you get. 2
I don't even know if
practices
he
to
got
learn.
to practice. Well, maybe he did. I don't know.
At least one.
Yeah, that's
throw to your receivers to see how those receivers react to your throwing and everything. Because not all the quarterbacks are different. How they throw and how they react and how your receivers react are all different.
Yeah.
All the receivers from one team are not the same as another team.
Now, I have heard that Baker Mayfield has a photographic memory, which is great.
No.
Kudos to him. Actually, let me just go ahead and give Baker Mayfield a hand. He did a great job. Did a great job, man.
You did.
You deserve all the credit you got for that game because that was excellent. That was wheeling and dealing. That was very Tom Brady-esque, especially when Tom Brady just did it last week. 16-3.
Yeah.
There is no safe 16-3 lead. Apparently, we have seen for a whole week. So, but what I want to bring attention to is that the Raiders have now lost to two different situations. You have lost to two teams that did not have preparation nor experience. So, Jeff Saturday tweeted about them like 2 weeks or a week before he became the Colts head coach, and he said the Raiders look bad. Then he proceeds to go and beat the Raiders. This happened. Okay, fast forward. They start winning. The Raiders start winning, do all this stuff. Okay, now we're at the Rams quarterback. Matthew Stafford is out. They got a backup quarterback. His neck hurt. It wasn't neck hurt. He has a legit injury. But it's like they go get Baker Mayfield. Ain't even been in the building that long. I read that he literally, after the game, he asked one of the PR guys, hey, where do I go? Because I'm not really from here yet.
Wonder how many bags he packed. He quickly threw one
4?
bag together.
Yeah, a gym bag. Because this
Gym
like, it is so crazy that so basically, if you want a blueprint to beat the Raiders, don't practice that week. You'll still win.
And just pick up a new quarterback out of nowhere.
Pick up your grandma, pick up your aunt, pick up your uncle. They'll beat the Raiders because the Raiders obviously don't prepare.
Any one of those division high school kids that won state the last 2 weeks.
In Ohio, we had two local teams.
Teams win state titles. I mean, any one of them, those guys are probably more than happy.
Me and Nate could go. He could run fullback, and I could run water, and I could literally come out and beat the Raiders. Apparently, that's just what now. We're being totally ridiculous. Like Jeff Saturday obviously has an extensive background in football. Baker Mayfield has obviously played. Yeah, decades. Baker Mayfield has obviously played at a high level in the NFL. We are just making an over-exaggerated point about like what are the Raiders doing Sunday to Sunday? What's in really Monday to Friday, Monday to Saturday? What y'all doing? Are y'all doing anything? So, I'm not belittling the greatness of the moment that Baker Mayfield had. Neither am I belittling the greatness of the moment that Jeff Saturday had. I am saying that
I'm still dumbfounded, in all honesty. I just couldn't believe it.
What I am saying, the Raiders have a problem. So, with that said, let's go to the game that we're going to.
No, that game, Dallas Colts.
Oh, hey Jeff, we were just talking. Sorry about it. Sorry about it, man.
No, I watched again the first half, pretty close. First quarter, really nothing too much going on. I think the Colts were leading it there in the first half or something. I can't remember exactly now. And then all of a sudden, then I doze off for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It escalated.
Oh no! I woke up. Next thing you know, just Dallas just runs with it and 21 unanswered points or something like that or something. I'm like, what just happened?
Scored quite a few in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Yeah. 33 unanswered
Yeah.
points. 33. Now let that sink in. This is football. The NFL
Professional
level.
football.
Professional football.
Not your mama's football.
33 unanswered points. That's a lot.
So, one of my favorite guys to watch sports-wise is Pat McAfee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Pat McAfee is a former Indianapolis Colt, and also he is still an avid fan because that's the organization that gave him a ridiculous, awesome career.
Mm-hmm.
He gave himself a ridiculous, awesome career. He just played for that team. So what I'm saying is that watching Pat McAfee that Monday, that brother was hurt. He was like, yo, what are we doing? He said, we got a 6'7" guy that isn't even on the field. We got receivers that aren't even getting the ball thrown to him. We got a quarterback who's just like, Matt Ryan is, in Pat McAfee's words, dead. like watching Matt Ryan throw a ball right now, not comfortable.
Mm-mm.
And for that defense to get 33 hung on them in one quarter,
I felt really bad for the defense.
yeah, not a good look.
No.
So that game was, and then on the other side, Dallas looking like a squad.
Yeah.
Looking like a squad. Will OBJ join them? We don't know, but it ain't out the realm of possibility.
No.
So yeah, the Dallas team looks good. Any Dallas fans, shouts out to you. Any Raiders fans, sorry guys. Any Colts fans, sorry guys. Dallas fans, hey, how you doing? Rams fans, nice moral win. But yeah, it just was not good. So basically, for any of those teams that lost, get it together. Sorry, Jeff. Sorry. I mean, Josh McDaniels, I don't know what you're doing. But yeah, man, it was a weird week. But it was fun.
I tell you the most, I don't know, the weirdest thing of all now is we talked about this a couple episodes ago when Paul was here. It was basically that we're talking about it. The Steelers were basically out, and I held that glimmer of hope for maybe a wild card or something. The funny thing is, they were talking about it, saying that might be a possibility. I'm like, no way. It's not going to happen.
It might be.
I mean, again, they have to basically win out the rest of the season, and I can't remember how many. Cleveland needed to lose. Baltimore needed to lose the rest basically the season.
Yeah, y'all need a lot of people to lose.
Yeah, a lot of people to lose. It's not going to happen. But it was still funny to hear them saying that this was a possibility.
That's the mark of a team that's been going through it.
Yeah.
Welcome to Browns land. So, bite me, Steelers fans. Enjoy that ride. Okay.
Hey, right now they're sitting just above the Steelers in the standing because go back to their game, Cleveland beat them. Yep. So in the standings, Cleveland is above Pittsburgh right now.
Gang.
So there you go. I mean, look at that. Take it out as a win.
I love it. It's like a blanket.
A nice weighted warm blanket.
One thing before I want to chat about a little before we get out of here. I want to talk about Fatherhood a little bit because I am now, we're week 29, I think. Week 29, and my kid's almost here, and it's a boy. So tell me about how you have enjoyed fatherhood.
Oh, words can't describe it, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I mean, the joy I had seeing my son born, both of them.
Yeah.
Both of my kids born. I was basically stunned for words when they were born.
Yep.
I mean, there was nothing I could say, nothing I could do other than just look at my wife and go, I love you. When my kids were born, there was nothing I could do. Awesome. Sat there holding them. I mean, literally, my firstborn was literally fit in the palm of my hand. little stinker. She's over here crying now.
I love it. It's great.
So I mean, no, there's no amount of words to see him and his first laugh, his first worried me, his first cry, and everything. And I mean, just to sit there and rock him to sleep at night and everything. Yeah. I mean, it's so much. I can have a horrible day at work. As when he was born, my first son was born, I was literally drove 2 hours and 10 minutes to work, worked a 12-hour shift, then drove 2 hours and 10 minutes home
4 hours
just so I can hold my son and then let my wife go get a shower or something, do something, give her a few minutes before I passed out. 9 times out of 10, I passed out with him on my chest sleeping in the recliner because I've been up for what, 16 hours right there, just
eternity.
That.
Yeah.
That's not including getting up and getting in the shower and everything, getting ready for work. I mean, I was like, no, I'm not going to sit here and stay at work while stuff was going on at home. Yeah. So, I mean, doing all that, and like I said, just nothing keep me from coming home to see him and all that. And like I said, I'm glad I got out of that work right there. Got to be home more for when my youngest was born. Same thing. Sit there, all the same joys and everything, all the feelings come out. Like I said, you're going to experience so many emotions when this happens. It's unreal.
Yeah, I think that I'm excited. I'm also like, and my wife knows it's like I'm a little nervous just
Oh,
because
yeah. You're going to be nervous.
I've never had a kid, but
I didn't either.
first round. But I think that there was a point in time, and I was telling her this like a while ago. There's a point in time I was like, dang, what kind of dad am I gonna be? Because like my dad was awesome. Like I don't remember my dad missing much of anything, and like our me and her life is like very busy, and we were just talking about like how mobile how mobile our kid is gonna be, just because of the lifestyle that we lead, and it's just like, am I gonna be able to like, am I gonna be like my dad to come to this and come to that and this and the third? But I think it's more so not worrying about am I going to make it to everything. As long as I'm present for like the massive moments, I think that I'll be I will feel good about, you know, about that. I think it's just like you make up these expectations in your head, which are basically unrealistic expectations most of the time.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. So I think the more that I just kind of lean into, because talking to my dad about it, he's like, yeah, like I just said no to some to things and just made time for you. I'm just like, all right. Now the funny part is that, thankfully, my job, my boss, is very much a family person. I remember when Pastor Dave first got here, and he was just like, "When's the last time you've been on vacation?" I was like, "I don't even know what you're talking about." And he like forced me to go on a vacation. He's like, "Take time off." He was like, "Get out of here." And I was like, "No." He was like, "No. You need to learn how to rest and be restful." And he was one of the first few people at a job, because my former job before that was at YSU, and like in sports broadcasting, your hours are just crazy. It's just the nature
Especially
of the
during
job.
the season, yep.
Yeah, during the season, you're traveling, you're going here, you're doing videos for this, you're running this show, running that show, and like I loved it. So for the longest time, I thought my life was gonna be that. Now there are certain aspects that I've still carried on from that lifestyle. Like I'm still like
Running around.
everything. I love it. One thing that my old boss, Kevin Davis and Trevor Parks, did teach me was like the discipline of be here, and then when you're not here, don't be here. So it's like, hey, be here, and when you here, be on it. But when you leave here, don't
Leave work there.
Leave work there. Like these people will be here tomorrow.
Exactly.
And
regardless of what profession it is, and not just what you were doing.
Yeah.
Any profession. You're at work, you're at work. When you're at home, you're at home.
Be at home.
Because that was one thing that was, again, when I was becoming a dad for the first time, a handful of people brought this up to me when they said enjoying your family time and everything. It's quality, not quantity.
Right. It's so true.
So you want the quality there of enjoying your family time and everything, being there with your family.
Yeah.
Not so much as the quantity. I mean, granted, you're gonna make time for it.
Absolutely.
You'll have it. Like I said, regardless of being busy and everything else, you're still gonna make time for it.
Yeah.
Like I said, the stuff that I've been doing this year, I didn't take a break at all for all of 2022. Starting a new program where I work and everything from the ground up.
Yeah.
So we didn't really do too much this year. But again, I left work at work, and I came home and tried to, as best I could, be with my kids.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, some days were harder than others.
Mine is everywhere.
But yeah, I'm everywhere, 100 miles an hour, doing everything, trying to remodel, fix this, fix that, running outside, playing with the kids, getting a football off the roof, you name it. But like I said, you're going to find time for it.
Yeah.
You're going to.
So those guys really taught me a lot, especially about managing a life with the business and all that stuff. And then when I got to this job, Pastor Dave was just like, you better learn how to go home after 5 o'clock. That was something that I wasn't used to. I was used to being home and like just being in the moment at home and chilling. I wasn't used to like the set time to go home. So sports broadcasting, your games are like later on in the daytime. So at church, it's like we work from 9 to 5 or 8 to 5, whatever it is. And then it's like, once 5 o'clock get here, you can be here for a little bit longer, but make sure that's not every day. And Pastor Dave was really one of those people who was like, you better learn how to go home, man, because you're going to when you're married and when you have kids, there are expectations of being the father and a husband. He's like, you gotta be at your house, you gotta be present and all that stuff. So he's like, get used to it now. And I ain't gonna lie, it took me a little bit, but once I kind of got it under, and I mean, do I do it perfectly every single time? No. There's days where I bring my laptop home and I'm doing something. But most of the time when I get home now, and Lauren is here to tell me if I'm lying, most of the time now, when I get home, like we literally chill. I really don't bust out the laptop to do something. My laptop is at work. Excuse me, my iPad is here, but usually I'm on my iPad for like fun stuff, like looking at a truck or on Pinterest or whatever. My wife usually is scrolling reels on Facebook or Instagram or whatever because she has a sickness. She just scrolls.
All women have
literally.
sickness.
I've never. Let's talk about this real quick. And then we'll come back to fatherhood.
No, yeah.
Like, why do wives? We'll talk about our wives, not the masses. Why do our wives?
But it's all kind of lump sum.
Yes, we're gonna lump it. So videos that are funny to them, that they are absolutely like
And this
roaring
happened literally
red in the face
4 times last night alone for me.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Normal Monday to Friday for my life in this house. All I hear is like it starts out as a light chuckle, and then like you may go to the bathroom, and all you hear in the bathroom is like. Oh
yes.
my gosh. And
exactly like that too.
Then 2 seconds later, you'll get a message to your phone.
Your
wife shared a reel.
Literally.
Yeah.
Right after she got done laughing. Ding.
I'm like, what is happening? And then you watch it.
Yeah.
And you don't laugh at all. This is stupid. Like
this is really, you laughed at this.
It's about like
it's literally a cat smacking another cat.
She sent me a video of a cat licking some chick's hair the other day. And was bawling, laughing.
Sounds like my wife.
She was like, "This is so funny, honey." And then, like, when you don't agree with the level of funny, like you just don't get it. You just don't get it.
You just don't.
You laugh at, and then when you show them something that you know is funny, and they don't laugh at it, it's like, "Oh, okay." So it's great. Glad my stuff is goo to you.
Yeah.
But it's just like they send us things, especially cat videos. Let me look dead into the camera. Give me my one shot. If you think I hate cats, I hate cats. So why would you send me a cat video? You're sending me something that I'm already like, there's a cat. I'm not even going to click the video. Whenever I see a cat thing, I don't even click it. I don't even watch it because I'm not going to waste my time. I hate cats. That whole, she stopped to show me, honey, but this one's really funny. She didn't even say cats. She just said, this video is really funny.
We got to watch this.
She literally showed me the turn this thing. She's like, it's a cat. Look at her hair. I was like, are you out of your mind? So it's either cat videos. There's some random ones of people doing voiceovers or something like that. The one she did send me that was actually funny, and I was surprised by it that she sent it to me. There was this video. This guy was waking up out of sleep, and the Ring camera noise went off. And it says when your wife comes home from a Christmas party, and this chick head first like fell into the door and fell down the steps. That one was pretty funny.
You just describing that one's just funny.
That was pretty good. I was like, all right, that was pretty. You got 1 out of 1,000 that you usually send me. But yeah, and husbands, if you relate to this, put it in the comments. Like your wife literally just will burst out in laughing, concerning type of laugh, like red in the face, that
losing her breath.
I'm like, are you dying? Do I need to call the authorities? And then it's like she'll send you the video immediately. There's sometimes
instead of just showing you the video from her phone.
Yeah.
No, she's got to send it to you.
Okay, I'll give you a prime example. So it's like 11 o'clock at night sometimes. And Lauren, like it's during the week, Lauren gets up. We both get up pretty early, but it's like she'll get up to go like to bed or whatever. I literally will be downstairs sitting on the couch. She's in bed now. Like we've prayed, said goodnight, all that stuff. I get 5 messages back to back about 4 reels on my Instagram or Facebook. Just like, I'm like, ain't you supposed to be asleep? Oh, no. Oh, honey. Or I'll hear like a chuckle upstairs. And then like,
Hey, wait a minute. Wait, I get this all the time. It's like, I get up to go get a drink or something. It's literally 11:30 at night, midnight.
She's doing it now.
See?
She's literally doing it now. My wife is literally messaging. She know I'm doing a show right now. She's literally upstairs sending me stuff. Look at this reel. Look at this reel. Look at this post. It's a disease. It's a disease.
It is.
It's a wife disease.
All I know is ever since technology came out, it just things got smarter. Technology got smarter. Then all of a sudden now,
you remember car books?
You
remember car books and gun books? Like
the old magazines.
The
magazines. Popular Mechanics and everything else. Yeah, I had one really nice one that came for years. 4-wheel drive. Really nice one with trucks and everything. I think I still have a few of them at home.
Dog, it's the good old days. Right?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I like scrolling on my phone. Just there's a truck. Oh, there's a vehicle. Oh, like I have a whole page on Pinterest dedicated to trucks. And yes, you did hear me right. I do have a Pinterest. I don't care how you feel about it. I'm a grown man.
I think my wife tried to sign me up for one. I don't think it. Did I do anything?
I mean, honestly, I have on there like if I have ideas for furniture, if I have ideas for like redoing the kitchen because we're gonna redo the kitchen. And like all that stuff, I gotta save it somewhere. I'm a visual person, so you can bite me if you think I'm not manly enough because I have a Pinterest.
Actually, if I'm not mistaken, the wife showed me some stuff for outside too. Nice little patio sets and stuff like that.
I designed my patio off of Pinterest. The one outside that I built. Yeah. You been on that one?
I haven't.
The rock one I extended. Have you been out there?
I don't know because last time I was here it was raining. We stayed inside.
I'll take you out there after this. But yeah, we have that, and I got that off of Pinterest.
No,
so Pinterest, shouts out Pinterest. You want
got something?
Sponsor this moment? We'll take it.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's been a great show today, man. It's been a good show today.
Oh yeah,
this has been great. Hope you guys enjoyed. Listen, make sure that you subscribe. That's the first thing you need to hit.
Subscribe.
Smash that subscribe button. Also, another thing we want to introduce to you. Turn on post notifications so you know when a video comes out. Okay, hit the ding 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 bell so you can see when videos come out. Listen, guys, we enjoy this show. We want to do more with this show, and crazy things are coming on the way.
Definitely want to expand bigger.
Oh yeah, we just gonna be consistent and let God bless us how He sees fit. So it's been a wild time with you. We've been Tailgate Talk. We love you guys. You've been awesome. See you soon.